Hello and welcome to Our Irish Life. It is our weekly shopping day yet again. I have actually already been shopping. It just ended up a little bit crazy today, so I didn't get to record the intro, but the joy of that is that I get to tell you exactly what's going to happen because I know now before I even go. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag today. We did end up going to Aldi twice, believe it or not. I'm going to explain later in the video, so it should make a bit more sense. I also had to go to Dealz, Mr. Price and Homesavers. Now, these are all very short visits. I just feel like it's one of those days where you need little things from different places, and if they could all be in the one place, that would be fantastic, but it is not to be. So I'm going to start off with, I'll just talk you quickly through the meal plan. Did the very bare bones of this week. It's just been crazy and we have family coming down, so it's a little bit all over the place. Then we'll do our normal thing and go to Aldi. I'll tell you the prices of each individual item as we go along. Then I'll have a quick browse through the middle aisles. There was some really cool things today, so I've only got a few, it won't take long. And then when we come back, I will tell you exactly what happened with the second visit to Aldi. I'll tell you both the totals, and in between we might run through what the few little bits I picked up in Dealz, Mr. Price and Homesavers. So yeah, it's going to be a good one today, so do follow along and see what I ended up with. So for the meal plan then, I'll show you. My list did get a little bit crumpled when I was in Aldi, so I'll read it out to you. So we're going to go with, obviously, Thursday night is pizza night, as it always is, so pizza for that. Friday we're going with salmon, pesto pasta and broccoli. Saturday I'm going to try a new slow cooker recipe, so I'm really hoping this works out because it looks so good. So we're going to do French dip subs. So I'm going to put the beef in the slow cooker with like the stock, garlic, onion, stuff like that. I think a bay leaf as well, and then we'll leave that on for a good while, cut it up or shred it. I'm not sure what will work better with beef. And yeah, put it in the subs and maybe have it with some chippies or something like that. So we do have family down, so this isn't something I would normally do, but I'm really hoping it works out because it might be an actual fun and delicious slow cooker recipe. So Sunday we're out for dinner. Isle has a ballet show, so she likes going to this particular restaurant that we have here. So we're going to go for dinner as a little treat and a well done for her show. So we don't need anything for that. Then I literally only got as far as Monday. So we're going to go with meatballs in a tomato and basil sauce with some spaghetti. And then Tuesday I did end up picking up some beef stir fry, so I think I'll just make beef pie with something. So yeah, that is our plan for the week. So now what we get might make a little bit more sense to you. So let's get going for the first trip to Aldi.
Bananas $1.95. Chicken snacks $1.99. Mixed grapes $2.99. Kiwis $1.99. Pink lady apples $2.99. Cucumber 85¢. Broccoli $1.59. Salmon fillets $3.99. Family pack of salmon fillets $7.49. Beef housekeeper's cut $12.63. Beef meatballs 2 packets at $3.39 each. Beef stir fry $4.49. Chicken sausages $2.29.
Rashers $2.39.
Light chocolate pots $1.99. Split pots $3.19. Ham $1.39. Cheddar and mozzarella $2.09. Cheese strings $3.49. Mini cheeses $1.99.
Butter $3.99.
And another one.
Puff pastry, $1.19.
Double cream, $1.59. And another one. Buttermilk, $1.19. Skimmed milk, $1.25. Tomato and basil sauce, $1.99. Tuna, 2 tins at 85 cents each. Sweet corn, 27 cents. Italian style orange soda, $3.99 and a 90-cent deposit for the cans. Same for the lemon flavour. Chicken rice, 79 cents. And golden veg rice, 79 cents. Cheese and jalapeno bagels, $1.99.
Cinnamon buns, $1.99.
Sub rolls, 85 cents. And another one. White bread, 95 cents. Sweet chili chicken pizza, $1.59. Spinach and mushroom pizza, $2.19. Margarita pizzas, $3.79. Potato waffles, $1.39. Hand soap, 75 cents. Fish fingers, $1.49. Chicken dippers, $1.55. Onion rings, $1.69. Coffee, $2.99. Strawberry jam, $1.75. Fruit and grain bars, $1.69. Popcorn, $1.99. Soccer training cones, $6.99. Splash pad, $8.99. And that is our trolley for today, and the total was €144.13. There was a few nice bits in Aldi today. These cool floor mops, let me know if they're any good. I am on the lookout for a new mop. I don't know whether to get this type of one or a spin one or just the regular one that I have. They also have some ice blocks, great for picnics and stuff like that. And they had this chair. It looks like a kind of swing hammock chair, which looks really comfortable. I'm not sure how they would be, but they do look very comfortable. They also had a mini kind of version of the lawn chairs for kids. They had this sew your own bag kit, which I thought was a really cute idea. Plenty of things in for kids to do. So they had the soccer balls, and this really caught my eye. So it is an inflatable movie screen. We already have a projector in our conservatory, so it'd be nice to be able to do it outdoors. So please let me know if you have one and if they're any good, or if I could just use maybe a sheet, maybe I don't need it at all. Lots of outdoor toys for kids. Also, another thing we spotted was this stand-up paddle board, and you pump it up. It'd be so cool for the beach. The last time we were there, we saw lots of people on them. So again, I'd love to know your opinions. If you have one, if it's good, do you use it much? Because we're really considering getting one of them as well. It'd be super fun. Then they had these splash pads. They also had a hopscotch version, which I didn't get Isla this time because I wasn't sure if when it's wet and you're trying to hop on it, it would be slippy and stuff like that. So for any of our American friends, they had lots of different American themed foods in today. I'm going to let them get the full range in before I pick out anything. They had plenty of like apple pie flavoured cookies and crisps. They have all these different like Louisiana style barbecue rubs. They had a cute trail mix and like giant marshmallows. So if you have any suggestions of anything that may actually be nice, please let me know. They also had these Philly cheesesteak wrap kits, which sound really delicious, so we might give them a go next week as well. They also had some lovely plants outside. They're all in really good condition. So they had some hanging baskets, some outdoor garden plants and stuff like that. So as promised, this is the deposit return thing that we do here in Ireland. It was only brought in last year. So anytime we get cans or bottles, we pay a deposit, as you may have seen from me listing the cans before. Then we just have to keep them in a bag, not let them get squashed, and bring them back to these deposit return stations where we put them in one by one. It'll tell us our total and print off a receipt at the end with the amount that we're due back. So then you can use that in this Aldi shop for like money off your shopping, or you can get cash back for it, but it does have to be used at the place that you are putting the cans and bottles in. So that's just something to be aware of. It's all new to us. It is a little bit of a laborious process, but this is the way we recycle our cans and bottles in Ireland now at the moment, for anyone who may not be from here.
Okay, so here's what we ended up with today. I'm not going to go through it all. I just wanted to point out a few bits and maybe talk through a couple of things that may be new. So my grandmother and I really enjoyed doing the video the other day of the Irish soda bread. Hopefully you've seen it. If not, check it out. It is a really good recipe. It was super tasty. And we enjoyed it so much that Gran actually has lots of other ideas of stuff that she used to make and her mother used to make as well. So other family recipes for you guys to learn. So these are some of the ingredients that we're going to be using for the next one. So the jam, the cream and the buttermilk. So if you'd like to take a guess as to what our next recipe will be, then let me know in the comments. Also, just to point out, these ones that we tried last week are actually really good. Very similar to San Pellegrino. They're not as fizzy and sweet as the normal cans of drink that we get. So we do highly recommend those. They're lovely. And you may have seen me pick up these as well. So Rian had asked me to get these football training cones for him. Just so he can practice out in the garden. He absolutely loves playing soccer. So that was something for him. And then I just wanted to pick up a little something for Isla, just so she doesn't feel left out. And I had been eyeing up these sprinkler play mats just because we don't have a paddling pool at the moment. So I just thought it might be something fun to do on a sunny day. We do have a normal sprinkler, but it might just be nice for them to sit and play in that as well. So you may have seen from earlier that I did show some beautiful flowers outside the front of Aldi. I only spotted them on my way out, and I had literally gone over with just the intention of recording them for you so you could see how beautiful they were. Then I spotted these hanging baskets. They were lovely purple flowers, and I was like, oh, do you know what? They'd look really nice with the lavender that we have out the front. And I looked at them and I was like, oh my gosh, there's only 4 purple hanging baskets, which is exactly the amount I would need for the house. But I was like, no, do you know what? We don't need them. It's a bit excessive. And I was thinking in the car then on the way home, and I was like, it's really funny how you can pick up things for the kids and not even bat an eyelid. And then when it comes to getting stuff for yourself, you just feel extremely guilty, even though it's not very expensive. And I thought better of it. So then I was like, oh, do you know what? There's 4. I'm going to go back and I'm going to get them because it's lovely to have flowers over the summertime. We always had them when I was small, hanging baskets, and I haven't done it for a few years. So I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to get them. So that is what we ended up with today. I will show you. Look at how beautiful they are. They're so gorgeous and will definitely match in with the lavender. So I had picked them up thinking that they were $6.99 each, as you can see by the little label here. And I went to the counter, still feeling guilty for getting them. And my total for the 4 baskets came to €13.95 or 96 cents, sorry. So they were all on half price. So I'm really delighted that I did go back and get them. It's not something I normally do. I don't usually go overboard with things, but they were just so beautiful and the perfect colour and the perfect amount. So I'm so happy I went back and got them. And yeah, €13.96 for 4 hanging baskets is pretty amazing. So if anyone is around and is in Aldi and likes the look of them, they also do have a pink version. I think there was a grey version as well. I'm not sure if it was the same one or if it'd be the same price or whatever. There are a little few that are a bit brown, but they are in really good condition other than that. So I'll just deadhead the ones that aren't great and then put up the other ones. So yeah, super happy with my purchase. So that is the second receipt for Aldi, and yeah, that's it. Delighted with myself.
I did also pop to Dealz just to finish off some teacher gifts, so I got boxes of chocolates for €2.50 each. In Homesavers, I got a couple of candles saying grateful on them that were €4.50 each and smelt absolutely amazing. Then finally went to Mr. Price to pick up the bags, and these were 99 cents
well,
each.
Thank you so much for joining us today for a little bit of a higgledy-piggledy shopping journey. There was many places to go and multiple trips and everything like that. I do have a really quick question. So for anybody who may be a little bit more of a plant expert than what I am, I did show the baskets I bought, and I know I'll be able to reuse the plastic baskets. I'm just wondering, when it gets to a point where the flowers die off and I take them out of the soil, is it possible to reuse the same soil next year, or is that just not a thing? Do I need to get rid of all of it and then replace the whole thing? So if you could let me know, if anyone does know the answer, please do let me know, because I would like to just keep them going and plant my own next year, but I'm completely clueless about these sorts of things. So any help would be appreciated. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon for more of Our Irish Life.